to the second annual Stand Tall in Your Story event. He's pretty badass, isn't he? That's my boy. I have a dream that this event and the videos of these people's stories will become a TED-like site, a place where you go to find inspiration and watch those stories again and again and share them with your colleagues and your friends, maybe even your children. Tonight, the women of Rise and Thrive Season 2 take the stage. Woo! Rise and Thrive is an experience that I created for 7 women to go through together for 7 months, with the expectation that at the end of that 7 months, they would stand tall in their story. Standing tall in your story is the essence of thriving, to grow, prosper, and flourish. To write your own story so you can then stand tall in it. So, let me tell you a little bit about the winding road that got us here tonight. So these 7 women that you're going to hear from tonight, they met for the first time on November the 4th at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, exactly 167 days ago. They were neck deep in quarantine life, buried on top of an already challenging life as a career woman. And because of quarantine, we couldn't get together and do our regular overnight retreat love fest where you leave all of your cares behind and you break bread and you clink glasses and you really see each other. Instead, they logged on to Zoom and they looked around the Brady Bunch boxes and they thought, what in the hell have I just done? And please let this be the thing that lifts me up in my life and my career. Fear accompanied by hope, the great combo pack of every high achiever. To get here to this place where they can stand tall in their story courageously, they had to shed some layers. They had to let go of other people's expectations so that they could let their story stand. As we think about our stories and the scripts that we've been given, it's really interesting. I learned the power of real, authentic stories from my partner, John DeGregory at Cantaloupe TV, who's bringing us our live stream experience tonight. So welcome to those of you watching at home via the Storybook platform. We're super glad that you're here. John and I go way back. We were working together in a previous career that I had, and John was filming a case study video for a corporate client that I was working with. And we showed up to film the first day, and we got there before the clients. And he said, we're not going to use that script you brought. We're just going to ask the right questions, and then we're going to see what comes up. And I looked at him and I said, that sounds an awful lot like winging it. But he assured me that it was a far better plan. And I trusted him. And what I learned that day in that filming was the difference between when you tell someone who they are and what to say versus letting them be themselves. And the results were authentic, genuine, beautiful. Far better than the script that I had prepared. And that planted a seed for me. That got me thinking, how much of my life am I living authentically and genuinely versus living out of someone else's expectations and societal norms that were keeping me striving, struggling, and stuck. So it planted this seed that took me on a journey to find my authentic story. And that became the basis for Rise and Thrive. So tonight, these women are learning to shed the expectations of others and to live their unique, authentic story. One where we can trust what we know and what we feel, our instincts, our intuition, our inner knowing, our story. In order to do that, again, we have to shed some of those expectations. And so, as you hear these women tonight, there's going to be what you'll hear of them shedding those layers. When we live in reflection and connection, that's when we find our authentic story. Reflection is asking ourselves, who am I? What do I want? What do I need? What gives me joy? What feeds my soul? And connection. Who knows me? Really knows me? Who knows that unique piece of the puzzle that I am in the world with my jaggedy ass edges and the dust from the bottom of the box? And who will help me find the beautiful side of me so we can connect to be beautiful and stronger together? Rise and Thrive is about living in community. And this community has been intentionally built over the last 7 months. It will live long past this stage tonight. In fact, ask the women from Rise and Thrive Season 1, who over a year ago stood on a stage and told their stories and are still here tonight as a community, fanning the flames of the embers in their hearts, in their life, in their career. Is it going okay for y'all, ladies? Living in community is the exact opposite of copy, compare, and compete. Living in community honors our God-given gifts, talents, abilities, experiences, struggles, personality, and style. Living in community. Damn right it said. Bring it. See how well planned this shit is? You can't make that up. Living in community invites our inner knowing to the surface. Tonight, we invite that inner knowing to the stage. So, as these badass women come out here tonight, they're going to be sharing some of the challenges in their uniqueness and some of the messes that happened. And what I hope happens is that you'll see some of yourself in their story. Because who doesn't know the sting of disappointment and frustration? Really, it's imperfection is the only thing that we all have in common. And so we kick perfection to the curb and let life be messy. So, tonight, we're going to invite these badass women to the stage. And as we do that, let's not let this just be a spotlight on them. Let's let your light and your love shine up on the stage for them and shine all around. Let's let this tonight be a place where emotions can run free, where you can hoot and holler and sigh and sob. And just let this be a night for us to be us. Sound like a plan? Give it a little practice. All right, join me in this simple prayer. God, meet us here tonight and do your thing.